I mean, it's ultimate honor and like gracefulness from my teammates. I mean, I try to hold myself to the highest standard, and I feel like they believe in me. And when I was honored with that, I was so thankful for them. And it made me think that I have to do even more now because there's such a high responsibility to have that block go. And it's not just about me; it's about the people who come before. So I just wanted to treat it right and honor the number.
Did family, friends hear about the president comment and comment to you about it?
Oh no, well, I think people have told my mom that a couple times. I mean, I just kind of let it brush by because I don't want to let it go to my head or anything. But I'm not the biggest on politics, so I'll save that time for a little bit later.
It might not be such a compliment.
Yeah, exactly.
But
exactly.
people in DFW have been freaking out about the weather that's supposed to be coming.
Yeah.
You kind of laugh at it coming from Ohio.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it is tough a little bit because maybe Texas isn't used to all the snow, but yeah, for us it's not really big of a deal. I mean, we finished our practice outside in the snow today, so we're not.
We all delayed because of weather.
I think so. I'm not sure. I think they de-iced the plane. I'm assuming so, but it's happened before. I mean, I'm not too worried.
How have you guys handled this extended schedule? Do you feel a grind at all, or are you just so jacked up?
I mean, I think there's always some fatigue that comes into play, and that's the test of the maturity of your team. Things obviously it's a long season, so we have to be prepared to go as hard as we can and attack each day with the same intensity as you did the week one. So that's always the biggest challenge, and everybody's fighting. Everyone that's still in the playoffs is still fighting it. So for us, it's just trying to attack that every day.
I think it's everybody's.
Back to the idea of the portal and all that. Have any of the younger guys, approached you and asked you, "Hey, you stayed. Why should I stay?" Have you had conversations with guys like that?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't name names,
No,
but
fine.
I've had conversations. I mean, everyone's situation is different. I mean, I can't sit here and say I'm the perfect guy because I stayed and made that decision. But I hope that guys understand that sometimes the grass isn't always as greener, and while there's always great stories, there's always some people you don't really hear about who aren't as successful. So I mean, it's really just talking with your family, talking with the people you're closest with, and making the decision you feel like is right. I mean, I'm not going to tell anyone to stay or go because it's their own life and they get to make.
Somebody said, "Why should I stay?" What would you tell them?
I mean,
had that conversation?
yeah, I mean, that would be specific to certain people, but I mean, I just for me, I love Columbus. I love the people here, or I love the coaches. I mean, people do come and go, but I mean, I think everyone does have the right want and heart, and like they truly care about the players here, and I think sometimes it doesn't always work out as people want it to, and they try to find something else, but I'm not the one to say.
And what do you appreciate most about Coach Knowles?
I mean, he expects the best from you, but always loves you up to allow you to compete the best. It's kind of complicated, but like he wants us to make plays, and the only way he does that is by being hard on us. And I think sometimes it might get old, but when it's game day, all that hard coaching comes out as big plays. And so I'm just thankful that he is the way he is, because I mean he's one of the best coaches I've ever been around.
Are you guys as a group thriving on his approach like that?
Yeah, I mean he wants us to play free. I mean that's the biggest thing. So when it's game day, he wants us to cut it loose and not have to worry about making the mistake. He wants us to worry about making the big play. Because and he says it every game, but like all the mistakes during the game are on him. So everything you do good, that's on you. You make a big play, that's your big play. So,
When did you graduate?
I graduated last December.
Last December.
Yeah.
Okay. What, you're doing the Masters right now?
Not doing a master's. I wanted to use this time to focus on football, and then so I'm taking classes, and then I may come back later and do some master's stuff. But.
Third playoff game. How do you attack having more intensity for each game?
That's the biggest challenge, I think. It's finding the battle of fatigue throughout the entire playoffs, the long season. I think our biggest thing is recognizing that and knowing that we have to put even more emphasis into being intentional in practice. And it's tough. I mean, it's not easy. It's a long season, but I think our guys are determined, and we want to go out there and play our best game.
Cody, I asked Emeka earlier about the senior class and kind of the mindset going into these playoff games, just knowing, it could be the last. How does that kind of help your, I guess, mindset going into these games, knowing this could be the last game with these brothers, and that maybe is a motivator for you guys?
Yeah, no, I think that's the biggest thing about our team right now is we're just fighting to get another opportunity to play with each other. I mean, like, it could be our last one, but I mean, if we do everything we need to do, we'll get another one. And so that's our biggest motivator right now. We want to stay together. We don't want to end this run right now. So that's the biggest thing.